My mornings are chaos. I need coffee that works as hard as I do. That's why I drink Everyday Dose, coffee with benefits. It's rich, delicious coffee boosted with mushrooms, collagen, and nootropics. Everything I need for focus and balance, ready in 30 seconds. The Black Friday sale is on. Get 61% off your first Coffee Plus starter kit, a free A2 probiotic creamer, and over $100 in free gifts. Plus, enter for a chance to win $100 cash or get your entire order refunded. Visit everydaydose.com/podcast or use code podcast at checkout.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Hello, kitties. This is yours truly, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio with your host Mikey Bones, Rob Humphrey, and a returning Kat Valor. What's going on, guys?
Nice of you to show up this time, Kat.
Yeah, I'm here.
How was AuthorCon?
Yes.
AuthorCon was really good. They had everyone in the same like vendor space.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how it was going to be because usually at like Comic-Cons or anime conventions or whatever, they have like a separate signing room than the vending room.
Yeah.
So I was like really worried that I wasn't going to get any of my books signed going out there by myself, but it ended up working out because we were all in this. I was like around the corner from all of the celebrities, so I got to like get things signed on my way into setup in the morning, which was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
Grady Hendrix was there. Paul Tremblay was there. I got my copy of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes signed.
Oh, God damn it, Kat. You could have left that one home, man.
No.
That one.
Absolutely not.
Did you get a signed Grady Hendrix book?
I did. I got We Sold Our Souls.
Oh, it's a good one. I like that book.
Which is my favorite one. I probably could have taken more of them. I would have taken Horror Store also.
Oh, yeah.
Which I had a lot of fun with. But I when I was packing, I genuinely didn't know if I'd get any of them signed, and I had this whole suitcase full of books, and it's like, I don't know. So I tried to get like one from everybody, but
yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you had fun. Are we in the market for Dahmer's house yet, or
not quite yet?
Right.
But if you had made me that deal with Puppet Shark, I'll tell you, we'd be a lot closer.
Really? All right.
Yeah, Puppet Shark, surprise bestseller of the convention.
Look at that. People love
Nice.
the Puppet Shark.
Shark stuff. Just what I want more of, Kat. Yeah.
Well, then you're in for some luck because I actually do have a little bit more shark news.
Oh.
No.
That's
You
exciting.
put me in such a weird spot with this, Kat. God damn it. I want to be so happy for you and support you, and I am. But God damn it, why's it got to be sharks?
It's got to be sharks.
Fuck.
Puppet Shark has been picked up by a press.
Nice.
Which for those of you, for the listeners that aren't familiar with how publishing usually works, usually books get less marketable to presses once they've been published. People are in on Puppet Shark, though. Encyclopocalypse has picked up Puppet Shark.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's getting a special edition.
Nice. I like that. Even though it's a shark, Kat, you know how I feel about the shark stuff.
I
Put
know.
me in a very weird space here. But no, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. She kind of kayfabed us on that though, Rob. Like she's just telling us now. Like we didn't.
Yeah,
know
I
this
found out
before.
today.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out. Speaking of today, happy 420, everybody. You're going to be hearing this past 420. I just thought everybody should know why some things may happen.
It's relevant going into the episode that at least two of us are high.
Relevant and inevitable are two very prominent words here. All right, so we're back. It's good to have Kat back. I'm glad you had a good time at AuthorCon, Kat. That's dope.
Thank you.
What do we got to do this week? It's a Patreon pick. Yeah, fuck me this week. I try to come into the show with so much energy, and I'm happy to see everybody and everybody's listening. And it's great. And I want to hear from everyone on social media and what they thought of the show, good, bad, and different. And then I remember what happened to me this week. And I got to try and pick myself back up. But we will talk about this damn shark movie later on. It's a Patreon week. So we'll go through all the stuff that didn't make it, the woulda, shoulda, couldas of the month. We got a text message to get to that will be read to us by Ghostface. And we have a horror meme to get to. So we do have a lot of shit, and drink roll call as well.
There's also a topic I want to talk about when we get to like where the news would normally be. So
okay.
And I have something to follow that up with.
Hell of a
I wonder if it's the same thing, Kat.
I doubt it, but it could be.
Is yours stupid?
Well, yeah.
Oh, all right, then it's not.
Co-host came with two stupid things, one stupid thing each. Imagine. I am shocked here. I can't believe it. Before we mention anything else, I wanted to say we have a quick Patreon edition that we have to shout out. We wanted to welcome back Nate to the Patreon.
Back, Nate.
Yes. Nate has returned. He got involved with this month's Patreon pick, which we will have another one next week because we have one to make up to you guys. So this is one of two coming back to back. But welcome back, Nate, to the Patreon.
Back, Nick.
We did miss you. But Nate's been involved too. Like, Nate's one of those dudes, just cool as shit. He's always supported the show, and we love Nate regardless. But good to have you back on the Patreon, though, dude, for sure.
Yeah, welcome back, Nate.
Shout out to Nate. You guys can also join anyone who is not a member. Patreon.com/Slasher Radio tier, starting as low as $3 a month. And, much like you're going to hear on the rest of this episode, where you can pick a movie that we watch, it's stuff that's nominated and then voted on. It's a whole process every month that you guys do. And we have almost knocked over my talk to me hand. And we have zero say in the matter.
Yep. And if you sign up and join the Patreon, you'll find I'm very interactive over there.
Yeah. Someone said something to me. I don't remember if it was Will or who it was, but on Discord, where they were like, I had tagged Rob, and I'm like, I don't know if he's seen it yet. I'm like, I can promise you he has not seen it yet. He's like, I don't know. I sent it this time. I'm like, look, it doesn't matter. I can promise you he has not seen it yet.
I still haven't seen it.
There you go. This was weeks ago. All right.
Yeah. No idea what you're talking about.
Good for you. All right. Drink roll call real quick. What are you guys drinking?
I am drinking a Santa Jaws in honor of the movie.
God damn it.
Nice. Good for you, Kat. I'm drinking cheer wine.
Yeah, I ordered groceries. That was a fucking nightmare. That's probably what I wanted to bitch about before we started recording. Don't get me started there. But they did not have cheer wine, Rob. I did try and get cheer wine.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But I am drinking. Last week, Kat, you missed. Allie had joined us and filled in for you.
Huge clown penis.
And she had margarita in a can.
Oh, I heard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she lost that battle. Just there was no contest. No contest. But I had one. I dug into the drink roll call graveyard in the drawer of my refrigerator, and I was inspired. So I'm drinking a Cutwater Tiki Rum Mai Tai, which is 0.1% stronger than margarita in a can.
Yeah, those Mai Tais are no joke.
Yeah, so I am celebrating 420 and Mai Tai Cutwater. This is why I wanted the listeners to know.
Yeah.
Out of the gate.
Okay.
So this is now I'm your responsibility, Rob. You got to take care of me right now.
Oh yeah, no problem.
You'd be the worst if we ever got drunk somewhere. Like, goddamn, the things you would do. Fuck him.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't do anything. I'm just not gonna babysit you either.
Come on, man. You're horrible. All right. Oh yeah. So we do have we have a voicemail. Well, we have a text message. You could also leave a voicemail for the show if you would like. You can call up or text 917-397-KILL.
Trace the call. It's coming from inside the house.
That's 917-397-KILL. 5455. And you can, like I said, leave a voicemail. We'll play it on the show. Or you can send in a text message. We do send them over to Ghostface and he reads them on the show. This text, did I give the number already? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Cat's stoned, so I don't know if you did or not.
Oh, well, yeah, hang on.
This is why the listeners needed to know. This is why. So yeah, this text message is from Tasha.
Potato thief.
Potato. All right, here we go.
Hello, Slasher friend. Since you ran out of Danza facts, it's been feeling like something is missing. So I'd like to propose a new educational segment. Movies filmed in Canada. I'd like to start it off with a great one. The fun, horror parody, Scary Movie. It was filmed in both Vancouver and British Columbia. I'm still mad at you for what you said about Shaun of the Dead, Mikey. I love you for being on my side with the mean one. But Shaun is one of the best zombie movies ever made, and I'm offended on his behalf.
I'll be damned. All right.
Well, I didn't know Scary Movie was filmed in Canada.
I knew that. Nice try, Tasha. But that is a terrible segment.
No, I like what she's doing there. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm coming around on you, Potato Thief. You keep up the good work.
We need more educational segments on this show. I've always said that.
Yeah. And the ones we chose were the Tony Danza fun fact. That's what we
learned
chose.
A lot.
We could bring back Oh Canada or No Canada.
No, we can't.
Oh, yeah. Well, we could.
Kat, I forgot to tell you, Rob was hanging out in Discord. I don't remember if this was last week or the week before, but maybe you'll recall, Rob. I doubt it. We were talking about something. There was 6 people in there, 5-6 people. A bunch of people who were all hanging out. And Rob, out of the clear fucking blue, gave me a Tony Danza fun fact.
I don't remember that, did I?
Yes, you did. It was very recent. I can't remember when. And I forget why. It was someone brought up fun fact or something like that. And you were quiet for a couple minutes and then boom, just came out with a Tony Danza fun fact. And it was like someone had smacked me in the face. I didn't know what to do, what to say, nothing. I was
Are
shocked.
you sure this happened or was this just like a nightmare that you had? But
No, it absolutely happened.
All right.
Yeah.
If you wonder what it's like when we hang out not on the show, it's just like when we hang out on the show.
Yeah. It is. It's really funny. But anyway, I don't like that segment at all. That's a terrible idea, Tasha. And what did I say about Shaun of the Dead? I said it was a great movie. And you know what? Now I'll come out and say this right out of the Shaun of the Dead is far from the best zombie movie ever made.
Well, okay. He's doubling down, Tasha. I think we're gonna need some Canada fun facts.
Rob, am I right or wrong?
I'm trying to think of what's better than it.
Night of the Living fucking Dead. Hello.
Night of the Living Dead, Train to Busan, end of list.
Oh, Train to Busan, yeah.
Train to Busan too. And
Night
I'll tell you
Dead,
what.
Yeah, those are better than Shaun. I like Shaun of the Dead a lot. Those are better than Shaun of the Dead.
Early
But end
Walking
of
Dead
list.
was better too. I said it.
The what?
Early Walking Dead was better.
No, stop.
Yes.
Why you embarrass yourself?
It's true.
We were all on
this
board
is recorded.
Yeah, I stand by that.
We were on board with Night of the Living Dead and Train to Busan, and then you go say something crazy and embarrass yourself.
And Return of the Living Dead's better too.
No.
I think absolutely.
No.
That's close.
Come on, that's right there. But on horror aspect alone, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but they're both like horror comedies, so that's tough.
Yeah, but Return of the Living Dead had a better balance, much better balance in there. Absolutely. I stand by that. But yeah, no, that now you made me say it. It's far from the best horror zombie movie.
Well, Murder Madness is over, so I'm not picking between movies right now.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
But either way, I don't feel, Tasha, I said anything terrible. I like Shaun of the Dead a lot. I stand by my decision in Murder Madness, and yeah, I'm not backing down from that one. Now I'm gonna lose all my fucking potatoes. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and they're all gonna be gone because she's gonna sneak in to take them all out of anger and rage.
No potatoes for you, but plenty of Canada movies coming.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, I knew the Scary Movie one already. It's not fun to see again, but yeah.
Anyone who wants to find movies that were filmed in Canada and send them in to either myself or I guess possibly Kat. I don't know if she's accepting submissions for that or not.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
See if we can get another segment off the ground.
Text them to Mikey also is an option.
You could text them to Mikey, but I mean that's sort of text them into the show, not to Mikey.
Send them to me. Don't worry. They'll all get through. Every one of them. Don't worry. This segment will live forever. Just send them to me. Don't worry about it. Yeah, fucking Canada, man. There was something else I found out other than Rob revealing last week that Urban Legend was filmed in Canada. There was something else that I found out, like just off on my own, was filmed in Canada, and it really irritated me. I can't remember what it was now, though. But yeah, this is just something that's going to live with me forever, I guess.
Or fortunate. Depends on what side you're standing on.
Yeah.
I always feel the pressure to find the perfect gift for my relatives. In this case, whether you're sending an unforgettable gift or treating yourself to everyday perfection, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. For me, I'm not just into steaks. I like all types of meat. That's why I'll usually get the Winter's Best Seller Pack. It comes with juicy fillets, chicken breast, pork chops, and even burgers. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. A family-owned company with over 100 years of experience in the meat industry. Save big on unforgettable gifts with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide and earn an extra 20% off select favorites during their cyber sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code YUM at checkout. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code YUM at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. Go to omahasteaks.com to get 50% off site-wide plus an extra 20% off select favorites and more limited-time deals during their cyber sale. And use promo code YUM at checkout for an extra $35 off. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details. A big thanks to our advertiser, Omaha Steaks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
How did I have it open? And okay, here it is.
Because it's 420, Mikey.
Yes, it is. My tiny can't. All right, we have a meme. A couple of times we did a meme instead of news segment.
Yeah.
Greg had sent this in. Hold on, I'm not. Oh, I am ready.
Kick him right in the dick.
Greg had sent this in on Twitter. I see a lot of these lately, but this one I thought was interesting and worth talking about because of how diverse it is in both good and bad, but mostly bad. So this usually we'll see the good ones. This one is like a good amount of bad movies on this list. It's a red pill, blue pill meme, and the meme we'll put up on Patreon.
I think maybe I know which one you're talking about, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, you replied to it.
Okay.
I did not remember to reply to it. On the red pill, we have Hellraiser, Deader, Cult of Chucky, Friday the 13th, the final chapter, Halloween H2O. That's all on the red side. On the blue side, we have Wrong Turn 2021. Shout out to Damien Maffei. New Nightmare, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and Saw 3D.
This feels easy to me off the jump.
This one feels easy to me. I'm going to go ahead and start just because I have already replied.
Okay.
To this one, so I don't feel like the listeners are going to be too surprised. Mikey probably isn't going to be too surprised. If Rob's surprised, I'll be shocked.
I didn't see your answer, so I'm curious.
Yeah, this one was super easy for me. I think most of these movies are trash. I'm taking Blue Button here because Saw 3D is the only one of these I watch on a regular basis, and I love it. It's terrible, but it's so much fun. It's the one with the really hokey 3D effects. It's the one where John Kramer wears the hat backwards. It's the one where Dr. Gordon shows up randomly British for no reason. I fucking love it. I'd watch it all day. Blue Button, easy choice.
Okay, so I said it's easy off the jump for me. My answer was Red Button.
Okay.
Because I actually like Cult of Chucky. I like Friday the 13th, the final chapter, and I can and do often watch Halloween H2O because it's it's not a
Halloween
great
franchise.
Halloween movie, but it's still kind of fun. It's got LL Cool J in it and stuff.
It is a great Halloween movie, man.
No, I just said it's not a great Halloween movie.
Yes, it is.
So the other one on that list that I don't care about is Hellraiser Deader, and I don't even remember that movie, so maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. I don't know.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
The best movie on this list, on either list, though, is New Nightmare.
Yeah.
The other movies around it, I can't do any of those.
I will say it is kind of beneficial that we also get New Nightmare and Blue Button. Saw 3D made this such an easy choice for me that I barely had to look at the other options. But New Nightmare, I'm glad it's on that side.
Yeah, I can't do any of the other movies though, so I would go with the Red Button just because it has 3 movies that I could sit down and watch without any question or issues.
Except for Rob hates Damien Maffei confirmed.
That was like the 6th or 7th Saw movie, right, Kat?
Yeah, that's the 7th Saw movie.
I really didn't like those movies, honestly. I really
didn't like those movies either.
See, that's the safe side of Rob on this Saw discussion is the later part. He can say that. I really liked the first, really liked the first 2 Saw movies. The third one was good. And then
that third one is trash, Mikey.
It is not. You stop that.
That third one is bad.
It is not.
Okay, it's an argument for the third one, either way, one way or another. But the rest of them was just downhill for me. So that didn't help me at all. Texas Chainsaw 3D, was that white tank top?
That's Do Your Thing, cuz.
That's Do Your Thing, cuz. Which also, it's so funny. I love the vibe consistency for Blue Button because Do Your Thing, cuz is such a terrible moment in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, but it gives John Kramer and the backwards hat vibes. I'll watch it all day.
Yeah, to me, the only good movie on Blue is New Nightmare.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
At
the
least
Wrong Turn 2021, the biggest problem with that movie is that it has 10 different endings before it finally ends.
And also they get progressively more stupid.
Yeah, it's so annoying how, had they ended it at the first ending, it might not be that bad of a movie, but it keeps going and it just keeps getting dumber.
Yeah, I agree with you about that.
Yeah. I'm not going to spend too much time being mean to Wrong Turn, but like I said, I feel like on the Blue side, the only good movie is New Nightmare. I'll leave it at that. But the Red Button, you have the final chapter, which is a good movie. And you have H2O, which is a very good movie.
It's good.
The Hellraiser movie on here is bad. Is a good movie.
Cult of Chucky is not one of my favorite in the franchise. It would be pretty far down. But it's still it's watchable.
Are you guys ready for my hot take on this?
Oh boy.
Because we're not there yet.
Is it Hellraiser Deader is the best movie on either list, Kat?
No, but it is related to Hellraiser Deader. I feel like if you swapped New Nightmare and Hellraiser Deader, the vibe on Blue Button would be the same from start to finish. Hellraiser Deader feels like it should be on the Blue side because it's a ton of fun, but also one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, but
I feel like I should get it on my button, and I would still choose Blue Button for the record.
Well, I was going to say, the reason it's not on Blue Button and swapped with New Nightmare is because then it would be the easiest choice in the world.
Yeah.
You say that, but it's the easiest choice still for Blue Button.
I can't get there with Blue. I love New Nightmare. It's great. And I do think the Texas Chainsaw remakes, with the exception of the last one we got, they're watchable. You know what they are now. And, it's Leatherface doing cool shit. Like, as far as it goes. And they're watchable. And I did not like Saw 3D, and I'm not the biggest fan of the Wrong Turn remake either. So, I mean, this one's real easy for me with Red. Cult of Chucky is pretty good. I liked it better than Curse.
See,
I did like Cult better than Curse.
See, I liked Curse a lot better. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you guys.
I don't know what's wrong with you. I would be interested to see. Oh, we got to start talking about Murder by Numbers at some point.
We'll get there. Yeah.
Because we got to have Chucky in there, right? I feel like it has enough movies now.
Well, what we do with Murder by Numbers is we say we're going to do it, we keep putting it off, and then we don't do it, Mikey.
No, but we're going to do it this year.
That's how we handle Murder by Numbers.
To be fair, last year I was down to do it, so I don't hold any responsibility on that one because I was looking forward to it. But now even more so, we got to have Cult. There's so many franchises we could put.
The funny thing about Murder by Numbers last year was we were like, well, we did it like in October the first time, so we'll just do it there. And then we're like, well, October's going to be too busy. We couldn't possibly do it. And then October was dead.
Dude, it was so bad.
Because of the strikes.
Good Lord. We could have did anything.
We had plenty of time to do it, but
we could have did a whole nother Murder Madness. Honestly, it was that easy. It would have been that easy. Yeah, but we do. That would be an interesting conversation of what we're going to have in there. But the point is that Child's Play / Chucky has enough movies now to where it's a candidate, I think. And that would be curious to see you guys' ranking of that franchise. Rob's going to fuck that thing all the way up. Anyway, that's a good meme. There's a lot of bad movies on this motherfucker, though.
There sure are.
Yeah.
Which, that's on brand for Greg.
Oh, yeah. He loves all these, I'm sure. Probably every single, except the good ones. Well, no, he doesn't like New Nightmare, right?
No, he doesn't.
He agreed with me about Blue Button, but we got there two very different ways.
Yeah, he doesn't like New Nightmare, which is ridiculous because everyone knows it's the best of the franchise.
Wow.
No.
Kick him in the dick.
Not true. All right. That was a good meme, but you said you guys had a couple things to touch on?
Yeah, I'll let Rob go first.
So yeah, the thing I wanted to touch on is this controversy surrounding Late Night with the Devil.
Oh, the AI thing?
And its use of AI, yeah. I bring this up because I said
I know nothing about this. So yeah,
okay. Well, I bring it up because I said that I thought we should do Late Night with the Devil, and Kat doesn't want to do it because of the AI thing, which is fine. Yeah. I understand that, but there's a big controversy, surrounding the movie because they used AI to generate, from what I understand, 3 still images that appear in the film.
Yeah.
And I'm trying in my head to, I don't know where I stand on that. So I'm struggling with it because in my immediate reaction was it's 3 still images that were then later touched up by their graphics department anyway. So it's not a big deal. But I also understand that it's a very slippery slope with AI.
I will say, because I went back and forth on this one a little bit too, because I had wanted to see Late Night with the Devil. And first of all, I do just think AI is a very slippery slope. But the more I thought about it, because I think even if you're only using it feels really dumb to not watch a movie over just a few images, which is how I felt about it going in. I think that's kind of it. It sucks, to throw the whole thing away for those 3 still images. But then when you think about it, it's like, it's also incredibly dumb to use AI for that little of a thing when they had like any art that they could have used. Any artist, I'm sure, would have donated art to that. They could have paid real artists. They did pay a graphics team to touch it up. And I think paying people to fix AI art is just going to be such a big problem in this industry,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the other thing, though, I guess also to me, the other angle that I look at it was this is a small movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of money. And for some reason, I'm much more willing to forgive them using AI for something like this than I would if it was a big budget studio film. You know what I mean?
I kind of understand that, except for I feel like small budget people are the people that are going to be out of work first when AI starts its nonsense. I feel like they're the people that I trust more not to do shit like this.
Right. I'm trying to see if I can find their budget.
Also, while you're looking for that, I didn't know, I didn't hear anything about this. So this is my first time hearing it. I'm still in a weird spot here because, like, I'm just realistic about it. It's going to happen anyway. Like, there is no way to avoid this happening forever. That's just the realisticness about it. Like, there's just no way, especially with smaller films. And like, Kat does have a point where they should be the ones to tend to stay away from it the most, but it kind of goes to the point of it's inevitable because you kind of have no choice with certain things. You know, this not being one of them.
They had a choice. Yeah,
they could have used something else, sure, but it's not. If you don't have much money, art is expensive because you have to be super talented to do it. So,
except for
it's just something. Again, this isn't an example of them having no choice, but it just gives you a higher quality for lower money.
Except for it doesn't give you a higher quality. They had to pay someone to touch it up. They had a graphics department. I'm at a point, and I'm someone who deals with AI like a lot at my job, because I was slush reading for an anthology, and like a big part of my day was filtering out AI products, so it's like I know that I'm a little bit more sensitive to it probably than the average person, but it's just I would much rather them have had like fucking child crayon drawings on there than AI. That's just the worst possible solution to me.
Yeah, but your quality's gonna, I mean, it's
but
just,
it already did.
No, it didn't look that bad. Like, it's not that it looked
because
bad.
they touched it up. Like
but they spent a lot less money paying someone to touch it up.
They could have touched up a stock photo for the same price. They could have had art donated at a lower price. It irritates the hell out of me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's I guess to me the really unfortunate thing is that there are now a bunch of people who will not watch this movie because of this.
Yeah,
that is ridiculous.
They've made this mistake, I guess, to use the AI art that's going to turn a lot of people off. And it's unfortunate because I think what they've made is a really great movie. When I left the theater, I was pretty unimpressed with it, actually. I think you asked me about it, Mike, and I said it was mid.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, I thought about this movie for like 2 or 3 days. And I was like, you know what? I think it might be brilliant. It's a really good movie. And I think it's really unfortunate that this is the thing that's going to cost it its audience, or at least a sizable chunk of its audience. And no, I cannot find a budget anywhere. Every place just calls it low budget. I don't see it listed any place. I also was kind of annoyed with their fudging of the box office numbers, or what I assume is fudging of the box office numbers. Did you see that?
No, that I didn't see.
So they reported that I don't know what week it was, but that it made $666,000, or I'm sorry, $666,666 at the box office, which is really annoyed me because that's just like some weird marketing thing, right? Distributors have a leeway when it comes to the reporting of box office numbers. They can fudge by a certain percentage based on various factors. And I have a feeling that's what they did there to get to that number. So then they could release the press statement or whatever saying that it made, 66. It's just really annoying. They've made a really good movie. They don't need to do stupid, cheap shit like that to try to market the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the AI thing I think is interesting because like Kat said, they had an art department. Like, I don't understand why you even have to use AI if you have an art department.
That's the thing that gets me, because it's like, I understand that there are going to be some times theoretically where people are going to feel pressured into using AI. I don't understand how this was one of those times. Like, it meets none of the qualifications for me. And it is really frustrating because like there are people like me that aren't going to want to watch it now. And Mikey seems to think that the AI thing is kind of inevitable. I think it's inevitable like on social media. I don't think it's inevitable in art. And I think one of the strongest things that we can kind of do to either stop or delay it at the very least is just kind of say that we don't support it, you know, which sucks because it puts me in situations where it's like I morally feel compelled not to watch a movie that I was interested in over 3 shots, which sounds so dumb, but it's like it's kind of the last tool. It's the last stand against AI, you know?
It's so the funny thing about it is, Kat, I saw this movie in theaters and then I heard about the AI use maybe like a week later.
Yeah.
And I know if I had heard about the AI before seeing the movie, I never would have went and seen it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm in a weird spot because I had seen the movie already and I really liked the fucking movie. And so that puts me in a weird position because this is a really fucking good movie. And the big loser out of this whole thing could be, and I don't know how to say this guy's name. David Desmalchin. Does anybody know this? He's an actor. He was in what was the fucking Dracula boat movie?
Oh, Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah, he was in that. He gives a performance that is incredible in this movie. It's really good. So it's just unfortunate to me that I think there's a fair number of people from what I've seen online who are just determined not to see this movie because of the use of AI. You know, and I, again, had I known before I saw it, I probably wouldn't have saw it either, because I do think AI is a very slippery slope. And you can say, yeah, it's only 3 shots and it's 3 still pictures, you know.
But like supporting that opens the door,
Right.
you know,
Right. Because,
like,
next time it's more. And then, hey, before you know it, well, we didn't use AI to make the movie. We only used AI to write the movie. You know what I mean? Like,
and before you know it, there's not an art department left to touch up the AI. Movies are going to start looking shoddier at higher budgets, and
Yeah. So I get where you're coming from, Kat, but also at the same time, it's a really fucking good movie.
I don't doubt that it is. It looked good.
I don't know, man. That's just the way I look. Like, the energy that I put into things is so selective now. And, that might be a me thing, but it's just, it's something, it's impossible. If in a perfect world, it wouldn't be, but in a realistic world, it's just something that we really can't fight, because we welcome it on so many other things that it's getting so much better so fast.
Well, it's terrible timing for them, because we just got out of 2 strikes. The writers and the actors both were striking on a basis of AI usage.
Yeah. And I feel, it's an impossible battle to fight almost, because that's the thing. Right now it's manageable to where people could say, okay, I'm not going to go see this movie, but sooner or later, a Universal movie, somebody's going to start. It's just the way it is. And it's still going to make a ton of money. And it's not going to hurt it. And they're going to save a ton of money, and they're not going to care. And I don't like saying this, but that's just the reality of it.
I disagree that that's the reality of it, but assuming that you're right, I still would rather fight that battle while I have the choice to fight that battle before it becomes like give in or no movies, like.
Yeah,
there'll never be no movies though. That's the thing. It's like there's so much.
There could be
money.
No movies for me. I would have to like quit the podcast, I guess, at that point. But
the cost of the battle, though, in fighting it is you're gonna miss a really good fucking movie.
Right.
I'm sure I'm gonna miss a lot of really good. I doubt that I'll miss a lot of really good movies, because I think in a majority of cases, the movies that are using AI at this stage are not going to be the best movies. But I'm prepared to miss one or two. Like,
yeah. I mean, I again, when I heard the news, when I first heard about this, my heart just sank. I was like, this movie's so fucking good, and now there's going to be a lot of people who aren't going to see it.
yeah,
You know, and it's nobody's fault but the filmmakers who decided to use it.
yeah.
But it is a really, really good movie.
But I mean, but it opens the door to, as a content creator, and obviously we're not on the level of making movies and everything like that, but still content creation nonetheless. I've considered using AI for because I'm just banging my head against the wall trying to get something to fucking work. And it's like, fuck, man, like it's so easy. And granted, that's not easy either for me because I don't know how to fucking use it because I don't use it, you know, but it would be easier for some of the shit. And it's like, but then where does the line get drawn? You know, it's like, well, it's okay for certain platforms to use it, but it's okay, not okay for other platforms to use it. It's going to get to the point where the bigger platforms don't give a fuck. They're going to see everything else on a lower level thrive from it and start raising up that ladder as they're just in their eyes wasting money. You know what I mean? And again, I don't get joy, or I hate saying all this, but that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? Like it just truly is. And I hate that it's going down that road, but you know, again, realistically, it's an unfortunate thing. Like with technology pushing the way to, you could do it on fucking Twitter has it, or like a beta thing for it now. Like there's so many things. Something else I just seen had an AI thing, and I was like, holy shit, this has it too. It's like it's crazy. Like I'll just start fucking with it sometimes because it's, you know, it's on my fingertips to use.
We did use AI for a Patreon episode once.
We did use it.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But that was kind of a mockery of it a little bit. You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's where it's just a line that is moving constantly for other things. And it's like, you know, it's just, where do you catch up there?
Yeah.
It's a shitty situation. It truly is. But it's just I just look at it as, damn, dude, we're never going to be able to tell billionaires how to use their money. They're just not going to give a fuck when anybody says.
Here's the thing, and maybe I'll feel differently about it later down the line, because there have been a lot of things that I've dug my heels in about, and later I've had no choice but to kind of reconcile with them. AI could be one of those things, but where I'm at with it right now, if I believed in my heart that there was no point fighting AI at all, I would quit the show. I would quit content creation. I'd choose a different career. I'd go back to school. Like I would be done being in a creative field, because that just seems so bleak to me. Like I'm just not at a point where I can function with that mentality. So that pretty much leaves me with the option to not watch AI movies.
And that, like I said, it sucks, man. It truly does, because like we know what goes into creating certain things, dude. Like I was just talking the other day about because we have the anniversary thing with behavior that we have to reach out for in 2 weeks or so that we're going to get started on. And I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to lose a week of my life because that shit takes that much fucking time between editing and creating shit for it and assets and then exporting and rendering. And dude, like, it's just time gone where you can cut a lot of corners with shit like that. I'm not going to do it, but it's still the point of, that's the reality of it. You know, like this shit takes so much time. It does take money. And these big companies are not going to not use it forever. You know, like they're standing outside the pool waiting to jump in. They're waiting for one of them to jump in for the rest of them to jump in. And that's the unfortunate reality of it.
So something interesting has just happened to me. My power has gone out. My computer is running on the battery backup, which is not going to last that long.
Okay.
I'm going to jump off here and see what the hell's going on, and then I'll come back when I can.
Okay.
Hell of a deal. All right. So let's do the Gabagool Mystery Corner without Rob then.
That's really unfortunate.
That is.
But yeah, if you want to go ahead and press the button.
God damn it.
Crazy idiot! Get the fuck out of here! You! Go ahead, go back to turning tricks in Hoboken, you pain in the ass!
Turning tricks in Hoboken, pain in the ass. All right, this is the Gabagool Mystery Corner where our listeners anonymously send in Italian memes making fun of me for being Italian. I'm not quite sure why they do it and how long it's going to last. Apparently, it's more than a year. And this was only supposed to happen for a week or two. Ha ha, hee hee. We're done. Here we still are a year plus later. Oh, that's disgusting.
I know. I told you we had a few left that you were just really not going to like. I figured we'd get one out of the way.
What the fuck is this? It's not even a meme. It's just a picture. All right. All right. I'll start by saying food and water is like one of the most disgusting combinations in the world to me. Like if I get water on my food, I'm done. Like I'm not eating it. I don't care what it is. This is a plate of pasta, spaghetti specifically, in a plate in a sink. And they took like uncooked spaghetti so that it's standing up and put it in the like by the faucet, like it was coming out of the sink. Not clever, not funny. Don't like this. Very gross. Why would you put food? Once you put food in a sink, it's done, right?
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Food doesn't belong in the sink.
No, that's gross. You put dirty shit. Like that's where dirty shit goes. Why would you put food in there?
I am really excited, though, to have shared this one because this has been in my phone since January and I can now take it out.
January?
Yeah.
We're at the end of April.
I know.
God
it's
damn
been
it.
in there a while.
I'm back.
You missed the Gabagool Mystery Corner, Rob. That's all you missed. And it's terrible and it's gross and it's disgusting.
Oh, let me see.
It's gross.
Let me see. Oh, no.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Who sent that? No.
Yeah. Who sent that, Cat?
That.
But see, and it's like, I don't want, because anyone who's not on Patreon, patreon.com/radio, by the way, it doesn't, it's really not like a super gross meme, really.
It's not like one of the foot ones.
Oh,
no,
God,
no, it's just like, ooh, gross. Not, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's just food in the sink, but somehow to me, that's super gross.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting. I don't like that one.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Food does not go in the sink. It is ruined at that point if it goes near a sink. I'm weird where if I strain pasta, like in a strainer, I can't have other shit in there. Like I have this hanging strainer, which I love, and that's really nice.
Well, it sounds super Italian.
I do kind of make sure there's nothing else in my sink when I have to strain stuff. And if I can strain it without touching the sink and the strainer.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah, because even like there's so much water that goes in at once, it piles up from the sink and at the bottom of it, and which is gross. So.
Oh, you strain yours in the sink?
Where do you strain your?
Right over the toilet.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What, Kat, did you bring up the topic that you wanted to discuss?
Yeah, it was
right.
just the Gabagool Mystery Corner.
That was it?
That was it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, I thought you had something special.
No.
God damn it, Kat. I was all excited to get into another hot topic like AI fight.
It's not a fight though. That's the thing. It's like, we're all on the same side of it.
Yeah.
Like we are, but I don't have energy to fight about shit anymore. Like I really don't,
I think that's like
everything's a fight now.
Feel myself giving up on things that had been more important to me. I'm not there with AI yet.
And it's unfortunate too. Like it really is that, but it's just, there's so much shit now where it's like, fuck, man, there's another thing I gotta dig my heels in about.
It would be nonstop battling every day if you chose every single one of them. And it's like, I think it's just a matter of choosing a few that are the most important and then like letting the rest of it go. Because otherwise you would just drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
So we can all support Mountain Dew again, Mikey?
No,
I think that's the takeaway.
You do not. They fucked up on so many levels because that's the battle I'm continuing to fight. The Mountain Dew.
This episode is sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Never. Fuck Mountain Dew, man. And you forget about how much money they were trying to charge for the Mogwai. Like that's what started everything. But it was the fact of why would you put a tag on a Mountain Dew tag on a Mogwai? Like that's egregious too.
I will say this: if Mountain Dew wants to sponsor us, I will take the money.
Here's my hypothetical. Here's my hot take. Here's my AI worthy debate. If Mountain Dew had done all of those things, but they had sent you a Mogwai, would you still be mad at that?
Yeah, I'd still be mad, and I wouldn't even want it. I would. Look, if I got like a replica, if they were giving out real movie used Mogwais or something, I'll take it begrudgingly, and and kiss the ass I have to kiss to get it. It's a fucking stuffed Mogwai with a Mountain Dew logo on. No, I don't need that shit. I got a Mogwai. No, kiss my ass.
Speaking of replicas, did you guys see the Megan thing that Blumhouse made?
No. Oh God, no.
It's a life-size replica Megan.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
It's a weird choice. I don't know why anybody thought that was a good idea.
Hold on, I'm looking it up real quick. Replica lifestyle. Oh, it's a NECA? Or is this? No, I think this is something different. Maybe.
It might be. It might be a partnership with NECA.
Maybe.
But yeah, a lot of jokes going around about 50-year-old perverts buying that thing.
Well, yeah, what did they expect, though?
Yeah.
That's unfair, though, because, like, you guys see a million Chucky dolls. Like, why can't they capitalize? But yeah, that is an unfortunate reality of this as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Freddy Krueger got one of those on order.
Robert. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And $500 is expensive for a Megan doll, but cheap for a sex doll.
Oh,
is it? How the fuck do you know that?
Wrong kind of educational segment.
This sounds like Rob being bitter about the price tag of the Megan doll more than anything here. Maybe, I don't know. We're onto something.
You got away cheap with the talk to me hand.
Leave that talk to me hand alone, dude. And it's fucked up now.
Alone.
I look at it it's on my desk now. Like it was in the box, and I didn't have anywhere to put it. Now that I have like my little area that I built, it's on my desk. Like, can I just have anything? One thing, maybe?
No. Well, not that thing. Maybe a different thing someday.
I guess I did have one other small topic to talk about real quick. Nothing super newsworthy or official, in kind of the same spirit of memes, I guess. But I feel like on this show particularly, it might get contentious. My friend is doing an A24 bracket, going through the A24 movies. It is 100% like viewer or Twitter follower generated.
Does this include non-horror A24 movies?
I don't think so. But I didn't see the first round. I came in at the second round. So maybe they all just got eliminated that first round. I feel like it was all horror movies. They're moving into semifinals. We're down to the last like 3 matchups, I guess. So we have like 2 matches and then the finals. And the contenders right now, let me pull this up. We have X versus Talk to Me and Hereditary versus The Witch.
Kat, I think Talk to Me is better than X. That's me.
I actually did say, like, when we were talking about it today, it was like I kind of hope Talk to Me wins, because if X goes out to one of the other 2, I would be livid.
That's true too.
Well, I mean, look, X should win and Hereditary should win.
I don't know about Hereditary.
But then X wins, right? From there, Rob.
Sure.
You're picking Hereditary over X, dude. Come on. Really?
Good movie, Hereditary.
It's not that good.
It's not better than X. Yeah, and then our good friend Robert Clark commented on my comment.
That guy. What he had? He just all he wrote was "The Exorcist sucks."
He just wrote "The Exorcist sucks." No, he intentionally, I think, to make me mad, wrote, "If X goes up against Hereditary, I will vote for Hereditary."
God damn.
He doesn't like X either.
Well, he said X was fine, but he would vote for Hereditary. Which honestly, somehow I feel like is worse than him hating X, because at least then X would be in the good company of The Exorcist.
Right.
Yeah.
No, in reality, I would vote for X. X should win out of those movies that are left. I'm hoping. And yeah, other Rob should never write things.
And I'm kind of confused how Pearl isn't around still. I didn't see what knocked Pearl out. But
Pearl's very good.
Yeah.
Pearl is pretty good. All right, so we will take a quick break and be right back with the 5-headed shark movie. I can't fucking believe what the show has come to.
That's not what it's called. It's called 5-Headed Shark Attack.
Whatever it is a stupid movie. Okay. This sucks. I feel attacked this week, or this month, rather, maybe.
I kind of feel attacked this time.
Why? All right, we'll get
because
to it.
I love the patrons.
Right. Yeah, I bet you do, Kat. So we go over, because Rob doesn't know how to work the Patreon, so we do go over the nominations for this month's Omen and what didn't make it and who nominated and all that good stuff. Load more comments. Oh, it looks like there was comments on comments here. Okay, let's see. And then they get voted on the next round. The first one that did not make it was Tasha with Puppet Shark.
All right. Love Puppet Shark.
They do. The people love Puppet Shark.
I just don't want any shark movies.
Have I seen Puppet Shark? I wonder.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Try and hold that off as long as possible, because again, inevitabilities have been brought up a lot on the show. This is another one. The next one was from our dear friend Nesto. He put up the special from 2020.
Interesting.
I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen that either. The wait now begins with Nesto is my thing. Like, now I'm back on the clock and wondering when I'm going to get hit with that damn tree movie. But this is not the week, and I was nervous too. Like, this one, it was on my mind this time around. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, but you mentioned it last week, and I think Nesto's kind of like he wants to surprise you with it.
I know. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just weird how he knows when I'm not thinking about it when I am.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, but he's in tune with your thought process on that movie, so I think he's gonna holster it until you're least expecting it.
He's good. I gotta give it to him, man. Nesto's good. He's real good. Next one.
Yeah, because a lot of times when people want to make us watch a movie and it doesn't win, they'll just keep nominating it over and over again.
Yeah.
Nesto, he does not do that.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
And it works out for him. I mean, the tree one, he came close a few times with that damn tree movie.
Yeah.
So he's on. It's bound to hit eventually. But yeah, I respect it. He's confident in himself, is what I see from that.
Can you imagine finding out that your secret skill is tormenting a podcast with movie choice?
Dude, he's good. I gotta give Devil's due. Nesta's fucking good.
Yep.
Yeah. The next one that did not make it is from Will. The Thrill.
Thrill me.
It is crazy how good I am at getting to that specific button. With Wrong Turn 2 from 2007.
Ooh, okay.
I don't hate that. I haven't
like
seen
the
that movie in a
second
long
one.
time, but I remember it being fun.
That wasn't Game Show, was it? That was the third one, right?
No, I think Game Show's 2.
Is it 2?
I think
Okay.
so.
I wasn't mad at that. I kind of like that movie for some reason. The next one was from Nate, and he put up Children of the Corn 1984.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't hate it.
I would say this, Nate. If you like that movie, you probably don't want to hear me talk about it.
Or you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a lot of nostalgia for that movie for a lot of people. Nate did.
There is. It's
What?
not good, though, is the problem.
Nate did put in there, though, that he doesn't know if this has been done or not yet. No, we have not done Children of the Corn ever on the show yet. So, yeah. Haven't seen Children of the Corn in forever.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting for a rewatch. All right.
I don't hate it as a pick. Just know that I probably won't be nice to it based on my last viewing.
It is the franchise I'm choosing for Murder by Numbers.
God damn it, Kat. If you're just going to pick stupid franchises, we're not doing it.
It'll be a hard fight for the bottom of that list.
It wouldn't. It would be the newest one. It would be last year's.
Surprise, surprise. I'm picking the Crow franchise so we can watch the Crow,
right?
Whatever fucking stupid lead singer of The Cure. Yeah,
You
with
guys,
David Boreanaz and Nan-Nans.
Trying to put in Child's Play, like an iconic slasher franchise. You got The Crow and Children of the Corn. The fuck?
You like The Crow?
I like The Crow as a franchise. No, I'm not going to sit and rank the franchise. It's one, and then the rest don't matter. They're all tied for the bottom.
Want.
I have a feeling, if we sat down and watch, what is it called? Wicked Prayer? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
I feel like if we sit down and watch Wicked Prayer starring Eddie Furlong, Tara Reid, and David Boreanaz, it might have a shot at that top spot, that French. Do I need to send you the poster again, Mike?
No, we're good. Moving along. The next movie that did not make it was from Leah, and it was May from 2002.
Good movie.
Okay. That is, I remember liking that one. I haven't seen it in a long time.
All right, there you go, man. Say something nice about Leah real quick, man.
Leah, you nominated a movie.
Wow.
Son of a bitch, you can't even give her that she put up a good movie.
A good pick, Leah. Fine.
There you go. All right. Did that hurt? You all right? That you can't do that every now and then?
It did a little bit. She's been on my ass on Twitter again.
I wonder why. You've been on her ass on the show.
I'm always nice to her.
No.
Lying ass, man. The next one is, oh boy, it's from Greg. I got lost with my buttons there for a second.
Kick him in the dick.
And it is, unfortunately, a movie I've seen called The Cult of Humpty Dumpty.
I've seen that also.
Yeah.
That movie sucked, Rob. Come on.
It was kind of fun, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
It was kind of fun.
No, it wasn't.
Well, a little bit, though. It kind of was.
And Leah commented on this, too, and said, I am all for sharing the pain of this. So Leah apparently seen it and didn't like it. And Greg replies to Leah, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it wins so they all have to suffer. God damn, Greg, what the fuck?
Right in the dick.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun, so I don't know.
You're annoying. That one was Allie's fault that we had to watch that show.
Yeah.
I'm still mad at her for that. But speaking of Little Miss Huge Clown Penis.
Huge clown penis.
And this is why I feel attacked, by the way.
You feel attacked for this. The last movie that did not make it, and honestly, A, was shocked it didn't win, and B, probably would have been better off watching this fucking movie, honestly.
This I feel attacked because this is the one that should have won.
Oh.
Because
okay.
rightfully we should have watched it last week. And Mikey overruled and we didn't get to watch it.
No, I didn't. I said I did not want to watch Wolf Cop. Is like that seriously your pick? And she said, then you pick something. And I was like, well, I don't want to pick something. You said you wanted to pick something. Pick something. And as typical of a pain in the ass as Allie is, that's where it sat until I picked something. And I picked Urban Legend. It's not a bad pick.
And look how that ended for everybody.
The fucking ending of that. Good Lord, man. Fuck. All right. Yeah, no, Allie took her shot last week. She's done nothing but just say Wolf Cop. Posting it everywhere, all caps. That's the whole tweet. And it's very annoying and irritating, but it did not win. So nana poo poo, Allison.
Yeah, I was very upset that it didn't win. I was looking forward to the Wolf Cop and then another Wolf Cop double feature with these two back-to-back Patreon picks. Little disappointed in the patrons for not making that happen.
Honestly, as much like I obviously have had my heels dug in the ground on this one, like probably out of spite just because I'm getting blamed for it. But the patrons kind of did miss out on something here by not doing that. Honestly, like that kind of would have been the move.
They didn't go with the bit. You always go with the bit.
And my biggest issue, because we had talked one other week about doing Wolf Cop. I think when we did Child's Play 2, and my biggest issue with it was that I was looking for like a new silly movie that I hadn't seen, but I haven't seen Wolf Cop 2. That could have led us right into that whole thing.
Well, I will tell you this about Wolf Cop 2. The tagline is sequels are the disease and this movie's the cure.
Okay, when we're done with this, I might go watch Wolf Cop 2. That's a good tagline.
Yeah, I mean, it's just this franchise does not miss. Well, it's not a franchise. There's only 2 movies, but I can only assume that we're going to get a third at some point, right?
Hopefully not.
We have to, right?
Hopefully
so we can
not.
do it on Murder by Numbers.
I'm sorry, I got the tagline wrong. It's sequels are a disease, meet the cure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that was another shot taken by Allie and it missed. And honestly, as much as I don't want to watch the Wolf Cop movies, that probably would have like the fact that they had them back to back like that. That probably was the move. Honestly,
that was the move.
But I will say this: that does not mean Allie, for you to nominate Wolf Cop again next week and for the patrons to then vote for it. Because now you should, honestly, it should, I don't even know if we can do it. I guess we can't. But I feel like it shouldn't even be put up again because the patrons don't deserve it to happen now. Because they blew it. They blew their shot at it.
Well, you know what I have to
keep
say
trying
about that.
so hard not to watch Wolf Cop.
Am I right or am I wrong, though? Like, they fucked
you
it up.
might
That's
be
not
right.
my fault. Right.
The only thing I have to say about that, Mikey, is Wolf Cop.
I fucking hate you so much, you pain in the ass.
I will say this: the smart. I'm not going to tell the patrons what to do.
Right, we can't do that.
Right, but the smart play, because this happens not a lot, but not infrequently either, where we have stuff come up and we have to push Patreon picks and we end up with them back to back. It might be smarter to wait until we've got back to back and go with the back to back Wolf Cop movies.
True,
but I would not be mad at anyone if next week we're here talking about Wolf Cop either. So
I mean, hey, if the patrons want to settle for mediocrity, that's fine. But that, because then you got a whole nostalgia bit thing going with it too. Now that it was brought up later on, I just feel like you guys fucked it up. Just gonna leave that there.
I was saddened when I found out that Wolf Cop did not win because I knew Allie was going to nominate it. I expected it to win. Based on last week's episode and our whole discussion at the top, how you cheated Allie out of her movie pick.
I didn't do that.
Is exactly what happened. And so I expected Wolf Cop to win, and I was excited about watching it. I'm not going to complain about this week's movie though either.
Did you hear how drunk Allie was at the end of that episode, dude? You can't listen to anything she says. She was obviously clearly inebriated and incapable of telling the truth.
I sort of see where you're coming from, but I also know that I have been at least that drunk on episodes before.
you have her beat. I can tell you that right now. The thing with Allie was it hit her really hard afterwards.
Yeah.
And yeah, but she just sneaked by that deadline of margarita in a can. She got real lucky there. But either way, that did not make it, but the movie that did make it and that we are watching this week,
hell of a deal,
is from EyeRChris, Five-Headed Shark Attack. Chris, why, man? Why?
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, I will say this. First of all, yes, indeed. Thank you, Chris. Good pick. Mikey, did you watch 2 and 3-Headed Shark Attack leading up to watching Five-Headed Shark Attack so you would be up to date on the story?
Why the hell would you ever think that I would do that? I didn't even know there was a 1 or 2 or 3-headed shark attack.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Well, there's not one called One-Headed Shark Attack.
That
Every
would be
shark
really
is
dumb.
one-headed. That'd be
Although,
stupid.
I do think we should get a prequel called One-Headed Shark Attack.
Right? Yeah,
that would be amazing.
This is part of a franchise. It's the multi-headed shark attack franchise. That's what they call it. There's 2-headed shark attack, 3-headed shark attack, 5-headed shark attack, and 6-headed shark attack.
What happened to 4?
No.
This one has 4 and 5.
Yeah,
that's so stupid. The shark had a head on its asshole.
Yeah, but not at the beginning. It just had 4 heads, then it mutated to get a 5th head.
Yeah.
It's a good way for them to not let the franchise get too easy to predict.
Right, or stale, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
they upped the stakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a really interesting creative decision they made there. They really took a chance. It was a swing, you know?
They're doing good art.
Yeah.
All right. So this is what we're watching. And it's worth mentioning too, like this is another reason the patrons really don't deserve the Wolf Cop thing. This 5-headed shark attack, whatever it is, it won by a landslide. It got 50% of the votes, and there was a tie for 10% with Puppet Shark, the special, pretty much everything but the May and Humpty Dumpty were all tied for second. But the 5-headed shark attack blew everything out of the water.
Yeah.
Was
that a shark pun, Mikey?
What?
Oh, yeah, nice one, Mikey.
What'd I do?
You said blew it out of the water.
Nah. Fair.
I will say this.
What?
He's getting into the spirit.
As disappointed as I was about Wolf Cop not winning, I was happy that 5-Headed Shark Attack won. I had actually seen this movie before. My son and I, when he was still pretty young, He discovered Two-Headed Shark Attack, and we watched that, and we laughed and thought it was a lot of fun. And then we found out there were other movies, so we watched immediately following Three-Headed Shark Attack and then Five-Headed Shark Attack. I don't know that I've seen Six-Headed Shark Attack. Keep that in mind next week, patrons.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I didn't have that experience. I'm usually very good about watching things in chronological order. I actually had seen Five-Headed Shark Attack first. And then I found out that it was part of a franchise with increasing number of shark heads. So
Possibly a Murder by
went
Numbers
back.
franchise. Who knows?
Oh,
What the hell's wrong with you guys? We're going to bring it back to do that with it?
I love the idea that we skip over Sharknado to do the multi-headed shark franch.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I like the Sharknado franch, but the multi-headed shark franch I think might be better.
I will say it's more consistent in tone because Sharknado, Sharknado's great. Sharknado 2 is fantastic. And then they kind of, peter out from there.
Mm-hmm.
This franch just gets better and better as it goes.
Yeah, it's quality throughout. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's messed up. We can't have nothing nice. Do you guys have any opening thoughts on this thing?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed all these movies, though. And maybe that's because I sat down and watched them with my son when he was much younger, and we both just had a good time laughing at them and everything. But I do think these are fun movies.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cat.
It's a five-headed shark, Mikey. Have you ever seen that before?
Doesn't matter.
We talk a lot with the shark movies about how, shark movies should be. And Five-Headed Shark Attack is pretty much the movie I'm thinking about a lot of the time when I compare movies, because there are a lot that go wrong. There are a lot that try too hard to tell a story before the shark violence starts. There are a lot that, try too hard to be bad intentionally. There are a lot that are so in on the joke that it's more joke than horror movie, which is a problem that we've seen even with some of my favorite shark movies. Notably, my all-time favorite bad shark movie, Bad CGI Sharks, is more comedy than horror, which is something that we all agreed on when we were, discussing it on this show. This one, it feels like a horror movie that is just terrible and ridiculous in all the best ways. This is the vibe I'm looking for when we pick out shark movies.
Yeah,
this is what I wanted
that.
Trailer Park Shark to be, and it wasn't.
Yes. Yeah, Trailer Park Shark completely missed the vibe.
Yeah.
And this one got it right.
While I was watching it, I watched this in Discord. I watched it with Allie. I watched it. Who the fuck else was in there? Cressy was in there for a little bit too, Rob. And
love you, Cressy.
Cressy, I love you. I forget who else was in. I don't remember. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. But I remembered saying I feel like this is one that Kat and Rob aren't going to be as in love with as they are with other shark movies. So I guess I was wrong.
You were 100% wrong. This is like the blueprint almost for shark movies.
Yeah, you were big wrong on that. This is a really good shark movie.
Okay, hold on. I don't see. Look, if for the ridiculous shark movie, right? Like those type of movies.
Yeah.
This should be the blueprint, honestly, but it's not. Is the problem for most of them? Like I didn't like this movie. So surprise, surprise, I did not like this movie. I do think though that it was better constructed than most of the, Sharks of the Corn, Santa, like, the Trailer Park Shark. I feel like this one was much better constructed. And I still don't like it because it's just not something that's for me. But I'll say this about it. The shark itself, at least it looked good. Like it didn't look perfect. No, obviously. Like who knows how much. This is a sci-fi original. So they're not going to, like, as much as Sharknado and all that shit is, I despise those movies. I don't like them. At least their sharks look like sharks.
Oh, wait, hold on. What? I said that there was nothing that I would change about this. I did just remember there's no random stock footage of sharks in this.
There
I
is
really
no random.
did
You're
miss
right.
that.
You're
That's
right.
the one
no
thing I
random.
would
that.
change.
See,
Because
no.
it's hilarious. I love
Yeah.
in Sharknado how they have like all of these CGI'd Sharknadoes and then they just cut to random they use the same stock footage of the shark like 5 times. It's amazing.
Yeah, the other thing that this movie has that's better than those other movies that you talked about, Mikey, is that it's, to me at least, I don't think the performances in this movie are bad.
Well,
what?
I didn't think the performances were bad. Honestly,
I didn't think all of the performances
they're
were
not
bad.
great. I'm not saying it's top quality performances, but they're not bad. Like, I mean, in some of those movies, it's like the actors are just reading. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, I thought this was good, and I think there's some fun bait and switch that goes on. I think it hits a nice emotional moment towards the end. It's a good movie.
I had tears in my eyes. And yeah, it truly captured that tugged on the heartstrings for me. No, the acting was terrible. What are you talking about?
It wasn't terrible.
It was awful.
It's not the worst one we've seen in a shark movie.
There you go. I was just gonna say, okay, was it as bad as some others? No, but again, like that, you guys are acting like that these things are bad, that they got better in certain aspects. No, you need to be we need to make movies out of movies, man.
In a shark movie, Mikey, passable acting scores is great acting.
I'm aware, but that we still can't go around start calling that great. We can't, or even good. It wasn't good. Was it better than
good?
Rob? That's really funny that you say that. Like, because I remember looking at the acting and going, God, like this is the thing that I can't stand is this shit. Like, it's just bad acting. It's a bad movie. Again, was it better than most of them? Sure. But come on, man. No, it wasn't good.
I will say overall, I do agree with Rob. There were a couple performances that did bother me in this. And it is it's the one thing that I think with bad movies is that it's not important that you cast good actors. It's important that you cast actors that are all more or less at the same skill level. This one faltered a little bit with this, just because I feel like overall they did a good job. Overall, the acting quality is, I would argue, stronger than in a lot of sci-fi original movies. But there were a couple of weak performances, and that, you know.
Well, I didn't notice any weak performances, but I think that the performances were, I say the acting was good. I guess what I really mean is it was like a level or two above what we normally get in these shitty shark movies.
There you go. That's all you say. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that it was like, going into this movie, I was expecting one level of performance, and I got one, and I got performances that were one or two levels more than I thought they were going to be.
Well, because Sci-Fi did it.
Well, yeah. Well, it aired on Sci-Fi. The Asylum made the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that's fair. But Sci-Fi wouldn't have, we might not know what this movie is. I don't know. Obviously, can't tell, but it got very popular because of, I don't think there would be this many movies if Sci-Fi didn't jump on, and they expect a level of, they're not going to pick up Sharks in the Corn. You know what I'm saying?
They should.
They should. I mean, that's their loss.
There's a reason they have not. They pick up everything. Come on now.
But I'm curious of what performances did you guys think were bad? Because I thought across the board they were all, again, I use the term good loosely, but I thought they were all good.
So I don't remember what the guy's name was. Let me look up the cast.
I'm not gonna remember their names either.
Quick.
I'll need descriptors.
Okay, well, that makes it easier. The shark hunter that they bring in,
Red.
Red.
I thought Red was great. I love that guy.
Hang on. I feel like what we need to talk about, he made a decision that really bothered me. And I don't know if it was bad acting or if it was like a choice that he made for his character, where he would pause in between, like right at the end of a sentence, and it made it feel a little bit like he was forgetting his lines. I found it very distracting. He did it enough that I was like, maybe this is a character choice. Maybe he's doing like dramatic pauses, but I don't know.
I thought I had seen him in some other movies, so I was looking him up. I have not seen any of this stuff.
He also looked really familiar, and I kept trying to place him, but
he did some stints on Another World and All My Children. I don't watch those. I don't think I've seen. He was in The Cell too, but I'm certain I didn't see that. I don't know where he looked familiar to me. I thought he was an actor that I knew, but I didn't
he
I
must
don't
just
recognize
look
anything.
like somebody else because I went through the same thing. But
yeah, I thought he was good. I liked him. He's the guy who gave the movie, I thought at the end, like the real emotional depth.
I will say he got better at the end, but it's because he didn't pause.
Well, yeah,
he wasn't like, "Will you marry me?"
Yeah,
maybe it was a William Shatner impression.
It did, Mikey.
No.
When he goes out there and that shark, well, we spoil the movies. I don't give a spoiler alert. And the shark, he blows up the shark, and then we don't know whether Red's alive or dead. Oh my God, that's gripping stuff.
There's nothing gripping in this movie. There are no good performances in this movie. There's nothing good about this movie.
The effects were good.
The effects were decent. Again, that's the problem with movies like this. You put them up against Sharks of the Corner, all the ones that I poke at a lot. But it's a lot better than those. And that's really all that it is. And that's what I'm going to say about it through a lot of them. Like, nothing was good, but yeah, it was all better than what we're used to getting from these movies. But that doesn't say so much. These movies are doing the bare minimum. They're going to get credit for doing the bare minimum, man. Like, it's more the other movies are so damn bad than this being good. So no.
I mean, I don't know. Like, if you didn't feel the emotional peak of this movie, then I don't know what to tell you.
I get where it was supposed to be. Yeah. But no, it didn't make me feel it. Absolutely not. No.
All right. Well, what about the very beginning and the cool bait and switch that they do at the beginning where we see the people on the boat and then we see a shark? And you're like, uh-oh, there's trouble coming. They got a shark on the way. But then out of nowhere, the 5-headed shark, well, it's 4-headed at that time. The 4-headed shark swoops out and eats the regular shark.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That might be one of the best openings to a shark movie ever.
Right. Because you're like, oh my God, this shark is going to eat these people. But then that shark gets eaten, and then the other shark eats those people.
No, it didn't.
It's great, Mikey, because you have a shark as you have a shark as a point of reference, and that is immediately upping the stakes. It's like, no, we're not going after the people, we're going after the shark, because that's how dangerous 4-headed shark is.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's good cinematography right there.
Because 4-headed shark is not real. Like you can't put stakes on. No, it's not. You can't put stakes on.
It's real in our hearts, Mikey.
It's not in mine, though.
It's real in the world of the movie, though, Mikey.
I understand.
We could say that about anything, right?
I know.
We'd be like, oh, I don't like Godzilla movies because Godzilla's not real, or I don't like King Kong movies because none of that shit's real.
I understand, but at least those movies actually make me feel it. This does not, and I understand we can't compare movies that get $200 million budgets compared to this, sure, but that's why this isn't going to be real to me. And if you had better performances and if it was written better, all right, maybe you can get there where I'll feel something and I can drown myself in your world and really go for it with you. Some movies make me do that.
The writing was really good.
No.
I mean, some of the dialogue was bad, but like the way they structured the story, it just kept upping the stakes. It was one thing after another. Like you thought the helicopter was going to save them. We saw what happened there, right? That was awesome, by the way. I mean,
no.
What had a better shark taking out a helicopter, this one or Sharks of the Corn?
Sharks of the Corn. I gave it to Sharks of the Corn. Absolute shot for shot, frame for frame. It was better. There's no argument. It was slow-mo and it really grabbed it, and there was a big explosion.
How much I love Sharks of the Corn, but no.
There's no way. Rob, come on. Sharks of the Corn had a better. That thing really came up and grabbed it.
I picked this one because I thought it was awesome how he took the shark, how the shark took the helicopter down. and then you see the shark pinned underneath the helicopter for a minute under the ocean. Oh, that was so cool.
But the explosion and all that on Sharks of the Corn, and this is the only time I've ever picked Sharks of the Corn over anything.
We've made Mikey defend Sharks of the Corn. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
right now.
We win.
Because I said that when I seen it, and my note. Hold on, where is it? I noted helicopter scene was lame, and I meant to when I brought this up. I was going to say the Sharks of the Corn did it better. I'll admit it. And it sucked too because you seen it coming in and you seen it coming a mile away. And that's not their fault, I guess. But yeah, I was like, wow, that could have been better. Because if Sharks of the Corn does something better, you can do it better. Is the way I look at it.
I don't know, man.
I do think Rob has a point, though, in that, like, there are a lot of shark movies. There are a lot of shark movies we've watched on this show where they don't know how to, with budgetary constraints, they don't really know how to fill the time where they can't show the shark. First of all, I feel like we got a good amount of shark. Like, this starts with shark. We have attacks throughout. They're evenly paced. But then, there are a lot of things that just don't know how to use that filler time in between shark attacks. And this one, it does a good job. It builds tension. It introduces the outline of the characters as much as we really need for a movie of this caliber. It uses its time very wisely, which is kind of a rare thing in this little niche.
See, I don't think it did. And it used it better, sure. And that, like what I was saying earlier, is used it better. But I will say this. You did get a lot of shark, but the problem with that is they kept using a lot of the same shark footage. And I'm not dinging them as much because that's very expensive to do. And it looked good, so bravo on them not using anything that wasn't up to what they've shown us already. So I'll give them that. But they did use a lot of the same footage of the shark is the thing. Also, I didn't need as much stories there. I didn't need the love thing or whatever they had going on and all that shit in a movie like this. I just didn't. It was too much of it for me.
But that's what gives it to the emotional core, Mikey, when he goes missing.
Stop. Are you being serious or are you trying to piss me off?
No, I mean, that's the emotional peak of the film.
I understand it's supposed to be, but I don't feel any of it.
Well, you're just heartless. I don't know what to do.
Mikey
I guess
hates
so.
love.
I do.
Mikey hates love.
I do. That is a very true statement. That is.
There was a character in this movie, Mikey, named Kate. Uh-huh. And there was a moment when she fell in the water and it looked like she was in danger. How worried were you for Kate?
None.
Why?
Because in a moment like that, I just felt like I wait for the shark stuff with this stuff, with these type of movies, and that's it. And I was like, oh, okay, we might see some shark stuff. I want her to die. I'm rooting for her to die. That's what all these characters are there for in a movie like this. Right out of the rip is to see him die in cool ways from a shark.
Not Red, the emotional core of the story.
Yeah, you can't kill Red. He's the emotional engine that drives this story.
Yeah.
Because this isn't really a movie about a 5-headed shark. It's a movie about love.
Rob. Okay, that one was to piss me off. But still, I don't like hearing it. Understood. But I still don't like hearing it. I can't win here. I can't win. I really don't have a huge amount to say. This was, to me, a super mid, even for a shark movie. It was a super mid. It was better. It did a lot of things better. Did damn near everything better than the other ones. But they tried to make it into a real movie with a real story. And, it was very by the booky for movies. And that's not what a shark movie should be. And I understand that's coming from me. So, take it how you want.
It was in some ways by the book. You're right.
Yeah.
But it was by the book with a 5-headed shark. That's amazing.
What am I supposed to say to that? what do I say to that? Another thing.
You're right. It's a great movie.
No, I ain't saying that.
You've opened my eyes. I understand now.
The first 2 attacks from the shark, too, by the way, annoyed me kind of because they were pretty much the same. And I guess that's kind of where you get into trouble Because I always ask when we watch these shark movies, oh, the shark looked terrible. I want it to look like in the poster and all that shit. And I guess this is what happens when these caliber of budget movies do try and make the shark look good, which I do appreciate, but you have to reuse a lot of shit. And that first attack and second attack were on those boats were damn near the same thing from a slightly different angle.
See, I also don't mind this so much because it like we said about kind of building tension, you know, it's establishing a pattern. It's when we're watching a slasher movie, right? And slashers can improvise with different weapons and, you know, cool kills. I feel like sharks pretty much instinctively are going to kill you the same way. And I like that this kind of built a pattern of that. We got to see a lot of like extra deaths. There was a higher body count before we moved up into the crazy stuff, you know? Like, I think that's fair. It doesn't bother me so much.
But that's part of why I don't like these movies. Like, you're right, Kat. You are right. Like, how many things can you do with a shark?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you look at
tail.
Jaws, the shark attacks in Jaws are a lot the same. The shark just tries to eat people.
Because that's what sharks do.
Right.
But when he gets
But this one has 5 heads.
Stop saying that. But when
And
Jaws
each head should get to kill a thing.
Yeah.
But when Jaws gets someone, it looked different. You know, like, I mean, yeah, they were all pretty much the same premise of a shark getting on there, but that's a realistic shark, and there's even less you could do with that. But I don't know, like, it just, again, I'm not dinging it too much for it, but maybe don't use just one. Have a little bit of buildup for this damn shark instead of the first kill, the first attack, or don't have the second attack, especially right away. You can, you know, this all goes back to budget things, I guess. So it's hard. Like, there's no answer there is no way for me to like this fucking movie. There's no realm of hell for me to like it, both realistically and just internally. It's just the way it is.
Mikey, as someone that likes shark movies, addressing someone who doesn't like shark movies, the correct answer is to put in more deaths, even if you have to reuse footage. Like, I feel like that's the thing we ask for.
It might be.
That we very seldom get, and 5-headed shark attack does it.
It might be. Yeah. I'm just in a situation where I'm damn, like, for my interest, I'm fucked either way. Because I'm not going to want, you know, like, it can't be done the way I want it done because that shit costs a lot of money. So this is what you get otherwise. And if you don't do that, then you just get boring shit without a shark. And who the fuck wants that? So I understand, but there's just another reason I don't like these damn movies.
The coolest thing to me about this movie is also the thing that I liked, that kind of bothered me the most.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys were bothered by this or not, but
sure it was.
At one point, the science of the movie breaks down.
Yeah.
And doesn't work anymore. But it's also kind of the coolest. And that is when the shark is eating someone, we'll see like one head bite them and then let a half the body go and another one of the heads will grab it and eat it. We saw that a couple of times and it was awesome. But unfortunately, I didn't quite understand that. Like, the one head could just eat it. It's all going to the same stomach, right?
Right.
So both heads don't need to eat the people.
I think it's like a courtesy thing. Like,
yeah.
I assume they all kind of have that same ravenous, like, when one gets hungry, all of those mouths get hungry too.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
keep talking, Kat. You could raise this by like half a point if you can make. Yeah, if the science can work here.
Okay, like, so your stomach starts rumbling, right? Your mouth gets hungry. Imagine having 4 more heads. Like, all of those mouths are going to feel it, right. And you don't want to be fighting with 4 other sharks all the goddamn time. So you fucking share, or, you know, it's going to become a problem. Those heads are going to bicker, and no one wants to watch 5-headed shark bickering.
No one does.
So even though it's all going to the same stomach, it's like you said, just kind of like a courtesy thing of like, here, you get to eat some too.
Yeah, like they all have hunger cues that need.
And there is
sated.
there is one really cool moment where the head in the back, the 5th head, gets a bite too, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was good.
I did appreciate. You know what? Half point going up. Half point right now.
All right, Mikey, I'm raising the
changed my-
score.
Oh yeah,
It
great.
What's gonna
rarely
get you a
happens, too.
half point off?
By the way, I mean, that's something that rarely happens when we're talking. I change my score. That doesn't happen. It happens every once in a while, but not very often.
I don't think
so-
you have to worry about the score. This one's not going to be too close to approval, so I won't. I just won't worry. No spoilers, but I wouldn't worry about that.
I wonder about that.
All right. I don't. I mean, I don't know what problems did you have with the movie? I mean, that was the only problem, was the science didn't work.
No, because you know what? The logic didn't work either. And it really, like, honestly, above anything else, that's probably what pissed me off the most. Why are they asking these dumbass incompetent teenagers to help them capture this fucking 5-headed shark? Why are they needed?
We gotta, I mean, you know, at some point you just need warm bodies out there to chum the water, Mikey.
Okay, but that's not what they were in there for. They were, oh, we could capture it and it'll be ours and then we can do this. What are these teenagers going to help with this process?
I don't think they were supposed to be teenagers, were they? I thought they were like college students or something. Like they're like,
Yeah, they're interns.
What's
Yeah,
the
they're
difference
like,
between a college
micro-
student and a teenager?
well, when you say teenager, I think like high school kid. I think these were like, you know, college age or just out of college, and they want to be not microbiologists, marine biologists.
Okay, well, but what are they going to do in capturing? Like, why would you have them help you capture this shark? Why?
Well, how else are they going to learn how to catch a shark? If you're going to be a marine biologist, I assume you have to learn how to catch a shark.
I don't know if marine biologists catch sharks.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck a marine biologist does. In this movie, they do.
Yeah, it's all about catching sharks in this movie. I
Yeah.
will say, in this, that's the second kind of emotional core of this movie. We have an emotional subplot, which is crazy because sometimes in shark movies, we don't even have an emotional plot. We have Red, our emotional core of this, and then we have a subplot where their employer feels bad for putting all of the interns into danger. Like, he learns the error of his ways, kind of.
Did he really need that lesson? He's getting a bunch of 20-year-old kids to catch a 5-headed fucking shark on the smallest boat that they could have possibly got. Keep in mind, too. Where's the logic here? Where's the logic? There were grown-ass adults trying to deal with that shark in Jaws. Grown, who knew what the fuck they were doing on a sturdy boat. It wasn't the biggest boat in the world, but this boat is made out of plastic. At least they had like a real tanker out there for Jaws. We've seen this shark flip boats, and you're going to take out that same type of boat? The logic here, and I understand what kind of movie it is, but dude, you got to keep me in here, man. And no, like, they just didn't do it. Get a bigger boat is one of my notes.
In Jaws, Richard Dreyfuss was a marine biologist.
Okay. But
he knows how to track and catch sharks. He had to learn that at some point, probably when he was in his 20s as an intern marine biologist.
But to catch a 5-headed shark? No. People catch sharks.
Well, no, Jaws wasn't a 5-headed shark.
Okay, but the people catch sharks all the time. That's part of the gig. You got a 5-headed shark that is going out, targeting, killing the shit out of people, jumping on boats and flipping them. You can send these interns in there? No. Who were just butt-ass naked almost on a boat drinking? No, well, they don't belong out there.
Who else are you going to send?
Anybody but them. Anybody.
You got to send some people, and those are the only people you got.
No, they shouldn't have been out there in the first place. It was unrealistic. And I understand you have to get them in the water to die anyway. Like, I get for them to function within the film. I understand. But it was unbelievable. It was stupid. On that tiny boat, that tiny ass boat, that thing flipped over at least twice. Like, come on, man. Like, it didn't keep me invested whatsoever. That's what you're saying. The world of they didn't keep me in the world, man. That's on them.
I think that's on you.
No.
I think it might be a little bit on you, Mikey.
Yeah, because I was in, Kat was in.
All right, Rob, you know what? Fine. We're going to get your son and my daughter and some of their friends to help us catch a shark on a tiny ass boat. How's that going to go?
Well, first of all,
they don't want to be marine biologists.
I pray to God for that shark if my son's going after it, because he's a beast.
All right, well, then they needed some of your son. They need about 5 of him, because my kid's just going to look at her phone and scream. That's what she's going to do. And that's kind of what these kids did on this boat too. They were completely useless.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just, and another thing that really kind of, the whole tour guide thing or whatever it was, that little boat, and they were looking at the whales and.
Oh yeah, the whale. Yeah, that was kind of cool too. You don't often see a whale taken down by a shark.
Yeah, but it felt underwhelming to me. Like that could have been a really cool moment where the whale's jumping out of the water and the shark grabs it, and they didn't even have that. Like it just floated to the top. You didn't see nothing.
I liked it. It was suspenseful, you know?
I mean, they did a good job of that in this movie. You know, the thing that I think it can be so scary about a shark is you don't know where the fuck it is, right? Because you're just out in the vast ocean and all you can see is the surface of the water, and that shark can be down there anywhere and you don't know where it is. And I think that scene really captured it because the shark kills the whale. They know something killed the whale. They don't know what, and they don't know where the fuck it is.
No, I disagree. I mean, yeah, you're right about what you say. Yeah, but I just didn't feel it in the movie. That's what I'm saying. It's never going to happen, guys. Like I said, and Chris is going to get mad on Twitter. You got mad at my movie. Dude, what do you expect? Where we, like, we know.
I feel like maybe with Chris, we're in another year of forgiveness here where he's not picking a punishment pick.
Yeah, he's picking great stuff.
Yeah.
He just did. What did he pick last
picked
time?
Great stuff.
I think he's maybe only doing the first one out of the rip. He was out the window, and he even admitted that one, I think.
I don't remember what his other ones were, but all I know is this one was definitely not a punishment pick.
No.
Yes, it was. God damn it.
No, I don't think so.
23. Okay.
And I'll be honest, Mikey, because you are a wild card. You really don't like the shark movies. You don't like anything that you think is silly, but every now and then one creeps up that you enjoy, like Attack of the Killer Donuts. I really thought this was going to be the shark movie that turned you around on these because it's so much fun. Like I genuinely don't understand.
Right. It's fun and it's well done.
Yeah.
It's not well done. It's better. It's much better. But it looks like Jurassic Park compared to the other ones, sure. But that doesn't mean on a normal scale it was well done, is my thing.
Do you think the effects in this were as good as the ones in Jurassic Park?
That's what I heard.
Compared to Santa Jaws and all these other, yes, it makes it look like that.
See, I think Santa Jaws is like the pinnacle of shark movie effects.
Santa Jaws is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know that effects ever got better than that in a shark movie.
What's wrong with you? I don't think I really have anything else. I noted at the helicopter thing. You guys are crazy, man. The first time I've ever defended Sharks of the Corn ever is right now.
Make me
and
really happy that you defended Sharks of the Corn.
I did. Hey, man, it was done better. I gotta give it that. Again, was it? I mean, honestly, the way, like that scene, looking at it visually, how it looked in Sharks of the Corn, that was the only scene that looked it was Sharks of the Corn. That was the only scene that looked good, but it was just so ridiculous and out of nowhere and sandwiched with in between a whole movie of shit that, whatever. But that was like, they spent money on that scene and they took their time with it and they made it as good as they possibly could.
Sandwiched in a whole movie of shit. I don't know what movie you watched.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I really was. I actually paid it. I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Let me see this at least. And I was like, fuck. No explosion, no boom. Like it did. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me. The shark jumping out of water, taking a helicopter with it. You would think grandiose.
I feel like it was pretty grandiose. Again, 5-headed shark jumping out of the water, taking a helicopter with it. You're discounting the miracle that is 5-headed shark.
Oh, it's a miracle is what we're calling it. Okay.
I do have one other, and I hate to end on a sour note because I do really love this. I did have one other pet peeve though about 5-headed shark attack. It just drove me crazy. Some of the science, I guess that's the word we're using. Some of the science in this movie, kind of got under my skin a little bit because they had they're kind of trying to set the foundation for how a shark could have 5 heads. And even though there are documented cases of like snakes with multiple heads, we went straight into Greek mythology with Cerberus, a fictional dog, a very famous fictional dog having 2 heads, which is not the number of heads that Cerberus had. Famously, that drove me crazy.
Okay. That might have annoyed me had I known anything about Cerberus.
And I feel like that's kind of a comment because, you know, I don't know. There are different depictions and stuff, and you could argue mythology texts all day. There are people whose job it is to sit around and argue about mythology texts. But like, I feel like the very classic example, the one that comes to mind probably, because Cerberus has been adapted into like other things and cartoons. I feel like people think of like, you know, Harry Potter had 3-headed dogs. Yeah, they all come from Cerberus essentially. And I just thought that it's so dumb that it came to her mind first, and then they got the number of heads wrong to a lesser number of heads for the basis, the scientific basis of a shark with more heads. Like there was just a lot of math going on.
Yeah, like if I were familiar with Cerberus, that might have bothered me too, but I'm not.
Yeah, it
So
got
I
me.
just kind of went whatever.
Oh yeah, it tore me apart too that the science was that was my big thing too, guys. Let me
I was more bothered by the science of 1 stomach and 5 heads feeling like I had to eat, but you explained that away, so.
Well, that science makes sense.
Yeah, sure. They're sharing. That makes sense.
The logic is fine. The science is the problem. Okay. All right.
Also, again, I just feel like I have to point this out. 2-headed snakes exist. We did not need to go to Greek mythology for an example of this. And that's off of the top of my head. Like, I didn't have to look anything up, and I'm not a marine biologist. I feel like they should have to teach, you know, mutations in marine biology.
I mean, maybe. I mean, they're not learning about snakes.
I guess that's fair, but they're learning about, well, maybe they're not learning about Greek mythology either. Never mind.
No. I mean, maybe water snakes. Do marine biologists deal with water snakes? Probably, right?
They would have to, yeah. I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was younger.
Oh, you'd have been a good one.
No, I wouldn't have been. That'd have been.
Wait,
terrible.
how many heads does Cerberus have?
I have no idea.
You hate all these shark movies. How you want to be a marine biologist?
But I like real sharks. Real sharks are very interesting. Jaws is great.
This is like a documentary.
Documentary?
Yeah, this movie.
I swear to God, one day, me and you.
I mean, if there were a 5-headed shark, I would assume this is what it would be like.
I'm going to kick your ass one day. Watch. Just watch. Wait. You think I'm just saying it? All right, watch. All right. Do we have reviews and trivia and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So usually I start with the Rotten Tomatoes scores, plural. We only have an audience rating for 5-Headed Shark Attack. No critics have reviewed it. None whatsoever. And we have fewer than 50 viewer ratings also. This has a 28% though. So that's kind of rough.
That feels low.
It feels a little bit low to me. IMDb doesn't have it much higher either at 3 out of 10.
Only 3?
Only 3 on IMDb. I feel like that's harsh.
I think that's very fair.
I also for the reviews, I got a couple of bad reviews and then the 1 10-star review for this.
Nice.
And it was because I couldn't choose which of the poor reviews I liked better. This first one, 2 out of 10 stars. It's entitled Boo.
Just boo.
Boo with a lot
That's
of
a good
O's.
title. I like that.
All right.
And
Written
then
by a ghost.
it gets better. The review reads boo exclamation point. Boo exclamation point. This movie sucks. Everything about this movie is so lame.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, look, I think something that it sort of we didn't talk about really, but they did have to scale this movie back some because it's going to air on television.
Yeah.
Right? This is a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah. And it's sci-fi, maybe, sure. I don't think they really held too much back, though. Like, it's hard to get gory with a shark movie.
Right, but I think they probably did some stuff, right? And so, you know.
Still, he's correct, though, in what he said, regardless.
No, he's wrong.
Our next review is entitled, it's 1 out of 10 stars. It's entitled ...
So just an ellipses.
Yeah, just ellipses.
He didn't know what to do.
This but he is very clear in what he doesn't like about this movie, which is why I think this is a good review, even though I disagree. This movie is so ridiculous. You see the shark jumps out of the water, yet people in this movie still stays in the corner. Far from reality, Lamau.
Stays in the corner.
Where are they supposed to go?
I mean, they stay in the water is the thing. Like, this is all happening so close to land. Just don't go in the fucking water. It's fine. But yeah, I don't understand what he's saying.
Okay, and this next review, I feel like I should give a trigger warning for this. Like, we're about to know too much about this reviewer's life. But it's the 1 10 out of 10 star review, and I had to read it, so now I have to share. 10 out of 10, best Christmas horror show, scared my pants.
Did he get autocorrected? Or?
All right, a couple of things here.
Okay.
Christmas, what?
That gets explained. Don't worry.
Okay, and
or
scared his pants?
Yes, scared his pants.
So he wasn't scared, but his pants were?
His pants were scared.
Imagine looking down at your pants going, what are you scared of, man? Calm down. He had to have say shit or maybe shitted, he tried to say, and it changed it. I don't know.
All right.
Before I begin my critique, know my appraisal of this masterpiece. Let me shed some light about a serious issue. The underappreciated genre of shark terrorism is one that has plagued our film industry with box office hit singles such as Sharknado and Sharkzilla.
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. The phrasing on this is this is special, I guess. Five-headed shark attack is the next step, a revolution of marine organism entertainment. When I stumbled,
I like that phrase.
When I stumbled upon this movie, I thought, who the fuck is so sad to make a movie about five-headed sharks? That's something magical spellbound me.
This is a stupid review.
As I spent 5 hours rewatching the movie.
What? 5 hours?
Reached unparalleled levels of euphoria. I have ascended to a different dimension as a result of this movie. It has enlightened my lonely single Christmas into a date. Parentheses.
Whoa. You got a date because of this movie?
Hold on. Parentheses with my right hand.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. That's the only date you're getting. Watch this movie, bud. That's your fault. So wait, hold on. That's weird. Okay. So this movie made him want to jerk off? If we boil it down, is what happened.
I want to clarify. This movie made him change his mind about marine organism entertainment. It gave him unparalleled levels of euphoria, and then it made him want to jack off. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the
Mikey,
timeline
that's
for
not
this.
that
on
weird.
Christmas.
What a road.
Talk to me makes you want to jerk off. So
stop it. On Christmas of all things, man, that's crazy.
You
And
can
then
jerk off on Christmas.
this review finishes. This movie changed my life. Hence, I would definitely recommend this.
All right, maybe review of the year. Maybe.
That's ridiculous, man.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Scared my pants.
Scared his pants. He had to take it. His pants were scared. He had to take them off.
Rob scared his pants too that one night.
He reached a state of euphoria watching the movie. It kind of makes sense, I guess.
I also love as I spent 5 hours rewatching the movie.
I mean, I do appreciate that. That's he had to watch it at least 3 times, right?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. We don't have much in the way of facts for this movie. I couldn't find a budget anywhere. Obviously, it had no box office. It was straight sci-fi, so I don't have any of that information. I can tell you, we already talked about this. This film is the 3rd installment in the multi-headed shark attack film series, following 2-headed shark and 3-headed shark and preceding 6-headed shark attack. That's definitely a franchise we might want to look at, as I mentioned, for Murder by Numbers. Just keep that in mind, guys. In a tweet from July of 2020, the clip of the shark leaping from the water and destroying the helicopter went viral after it was reported that National Geographic had paid $1 million for the footage of the, quote, rare shark attack. This was later proven false. So that's all I've got. There was not much for this movie. It was a lot of, this was this actor's first movie, this actor's first movie, who cares?
And possibly last movie. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, these were all actors I'd never heard of, so it didn't really matter. Not a whole lot in the way of facts for this one.
Imagine. All right, let's score this sumbitch. Does anybody want to go first?
You're going to be the outlier.
I mean, we know what's happening for me, so.
So it doesn't matter. Kat, do you want to go or do you want me to?
You can go.
All right. I enjoyed this movie. I thought it looked good. For one, I thought the performances were, I said good before, but I will amend that statement and say a level or two above what we normally get in low budget shark movies.
Proud of that. Yeah.
I thought the effects looked good. I do have a bit of a fondness for the multi-headed shark attack franchise because I spent so much time watching them with my son and having a good time. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. It really does hit that emotional peak that I talked about, really hits you right in the feels. So I give this movie a 5.8.
What? Oh, wait. We're doing B movie too, right? Or no?
Yes, I have a B movie score.
That wasn't the B movie score?
No, that was a regular
Jesus
score.
Christ,
5.8. As a B movie, this is everything you want in a shark B movie. It is just a stellar example of that. I gave it an 8.1.
You guys, really? And you gave Urban Legend a 6.1, you son of a bitch. Okay. All right, Rob.
I think it's pretty close to Urban Legend.
Kat, I'm going to, please, go ahead. I'm going to stab him.
Okay. I hope that it's just about the Urban Legend thing and not about the score.
It's a mixture of both.
Well, I might not be about to make this better. We're actually really close on this. I had to consult my other Portnoys for this as well. I am giving I feel like I have to preface this as a normal movie score, not as a B movie score. I feel like this is tied for best B movie score that I feel comfortable giving at a 6. I feel comfortable giving it the 6. I always feel weird giving B movies higher than a 6. But this one clears that scale pretty easily, where I feel like there's really not anything that I would have changed other than tiny nitpicky things. And to that effect, with the B movie scores, I feel like I always say the same things about in a B movie, I would have liked, this and this. It would have been great if we could have had more special effects. I think having a little bit more gore would have been fun, but I understand this was for sci-fi. You always want your B movies to be as bombastic and silly as possible, but there's really just so little that I would have changed about this. I'm going to go ahead and give it an 8.5.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Nice, Cat.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Those are good numbers, Mikey.
Those terrible numbers in those orders. Absolutely terrible. All right. I also referred to my previous Portnoy for this. And I gave Jaws 3 as a regular movie score a 9.1. And I gave it a 6.9 giggity as a B movie score. This is nowhere near Jaws 3. Was it Jaws 3D? It was nowhere near Jaws 3 for me. Although it was better than the other ones. So I'm going to give this.
Well, it's not better than the first Jaws.
Well, no.
Carried away.
Jesus Christ, man. I meant the other shark movies that we've
done.
God.
Oh, I thought you meant the other Jaws movies. Wait, hold on.
What you putting that to your wine, dude? No. I didn't think I had to expound on that very much.
With you, I never know.
Oh, good. All right. So that being said, I'm going to give this movie, and there's a reason I didn't call Cat out on giving a rookie number with a flat number, because I'm going to, you know what? I'll give it a 1.1. I was going to give it a 1 and give it a rookie number 2, but I feel like maybe it should be over a 1, but I don't want it too close to Jaws 3.
It should be well over a 1.
It should not be well over 1, no. And I say that because, yes, the effects were better than what we've seen before, but a lot of it was reused, which, fine, budget, fine. But it was reused, a lot of the reused footage, and there was just a lot of story that I really didn't need in here. But
what about the emotional stakes, Mikey?
I'm getting to that. And the performances were bad, and they did. Again, were they better than the other movies? Sure, shark movies we've watched, but it was still bad, and it didn't draw me into anything that they were trying to do here. With that, it's a 1.1. Now, as a B movie, I give Sharks of the Corn and all the other ones that I pick on. Those are usually right around what the regular movie score is. But this one, I'll give, because they did try to make a real movie. I don't think they did very well with it, but they did try, and they didn't get outlandishly. They didn't get lazy, and I get that the other movies kind of play into that B movie thing a lot. Like, a lot of it, I can't help just but look at it and be like, okay, well, that, you're just lazy. Like, you don't have to make it look great like Spielberg did it or nothing, but you could have made it better than that. There wasn't too many things here where I could point to that. So I'll give it a 4.1, and that's the best I can do.
You know what? I'll take it.
That's not bad.
That's half what it should be.
Dude.
It is about half what it should be, but it is higher also than I thought Mikey was going to give it. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
I gave fucking Sharks of the Corn a 1. And that's too high for a B movie.
That's on you.
I might have to go back and change that eventually. But I gave it a 1. Come on, man. Trailer Park Shark. Hold on. I just want to see what I gave that real quick. I gave that a 1.4. Come on. I was very nice here.
All right. Whatever.
That's what you get. That's what it gets. Being terrible, goddammit.
It wasn't terrible, Mikey.
After what happened to me last week, I can't believe that the patrons really dug down and said, fuck me the way they did like that. That is wild.
What happened to you last week?
You know what you did to me. Kat, did you get a chance to listen to the end of last week's show?
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
I did.
Mm-hmm. You believe this motherfucker?
Well.
Out of all the movies, Kat, I'm looking at it right now on the sheet. A 7.4.
Don't blame me. Blame math, Mikey.
I blame you. Math can only work with what you give it. It was your fault. I feel better now, though.
That is rough, though, because it's so close.
It deserves it.
I feel like it deserves it.
I feel like maybe it doesn't deserve it because it didn't get there.
Well,
I feel like it's your fault, and you're the only one that didn't give it above an approval. The only one.
I mean, I gave it the score it deserves. You guys were wrong. I can't help that.
A 7.4. 7.4. That's
so
crazy.
Close.
So close. Have we ever had a 7.4 before? Nope. Never.
Well, see, we broke new ground last week.
Oh, great. Yeah, that had to be the movie we did it on, too.
Had a really terrible time.
Unbelievable.
And that was something I took it because, like, I didn't feel real confident because it's been a while since I watched Urban Legend. I didn't get a chance to rewatch it. And I thought about it because it's like, I really do feel like it deserves to solidly be approved.
It has problems, Kat.
Yeah. Well, there's some problems in this one as well.
Urban Legend really lacks an emotional core. It could have used a character like Red.
I'll tell you what Urban Legend could have used was a 5-headed shark.
I think every movie could use a 5-headed shark. That would make every single film ever made better.
That's going to be my critique for a lot of movies moving forward.
Yeah. Is there a 5-headed shark? No. Okay. You lose points.
6-headed shark on the other end.
Ooh, no, that's not. I don't think I've seen 6-headed shark. I think I only saw 2, 3, and 5.
I feel like there's some potential for 6 heads.
Yeah. Have you seen No Way Up yet, Kat?
I have not.
I'm looking forward to that one. I want to see it.
It looks like it's going to be good.
It does. Looks like a good shark. You should watch that, Mikey.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. No. Get the popcorn ready. All right. Patreon.com/Slasher Radio. Tier starting as low as $3 a month. We do have another Patreon pick next week where the patrons pick our movie. So that one, again, we have no say over it. So if you want to get involved.
Shark attack.
Yeah. I mean, I do feel like we missed Wolf Cop and another Wolf Cop, but we haven't missed out on 5-headed shark attack and 6-headed shark attack yet.
Yeah, no, we don't have to do that. But patreon.com/Slasher Radio if you would like to get involved.
Or Urban Legend 2 Final Cut. See if it's actually better than the first one.
I swear to God, if we ever have to do Urban Legend 2 and you give it a higher score than you gave the original Urban Legend, I will drive to your house, Rob.
What if that one gets approved?
It won't. I can tell you now. I remember it very well. It wasn't good.
It's good.
No.
It's the I still know what you did last summer.
Yeah,
of the
it's
Urban
true.
Legend franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, so go check out our Patreon support show. There is a 1-week free trial. Get an extra show every week, before, during, and after nonsense that doesn't make the show, and all visuals go up on there first. So be sure to check that out whenever. It's free to look. So at least go give it a look and check it out. Our YouTube, you can go subscribe there. It's just at Slasher Radio on YouTube. And Twitter. Did I mention Twitter? This is a fucking long night. Twitter.com, Twitter at Slasher Radio on Twitter. It's like I've never done this before.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Margarita can on 420. Come on now. Give me a break.
My tie in a can. You don't even know what you're drinking, Mikey.
Well, yeah. Hot water. Enough said. They don't play with anything.
Hot water shoots to kill.
Yeah. At Slasher Radio on Twitter. You can follow us there. Everything. You'll get notified of everything going on with the show first over there. You can also check out me at Mikey's Dead and the other show that I do with Little Miss Huge Clown Penis.
Huge Clown Penis.
Ali Surreal, that is Cult F.
Allegedly.
We're watching The Ring. And I know
allegedly
how popular everyone's opinions are on The Ring, especially in 2024.
We're going to cover The Ring on this show before you guys do on that show. That's my prediction.
That's what you guys should nominate next week on the Patreon is The Ring.
Why would they do that? Ali did put up on, I think it's in her stream, like for her actual, like her Twitch stream, she put up a Cult FM beanie that Chris did buy because he kept busting our balls about the Cult FM beanie. So finally she did it and he actually bought one. So did Will.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
Chris always supporting, man.
Yeah. Chris is the fucking man, dude.
Yeah. Supporting that way, supporting our Patreon, nominating great movies.
Well, the movie thing, he's a bit spotty.
I don't think so. This was a great pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's in my good graces right now. I don't know.
He's the only patron that has ever picked a movie with a 5-headed shark. So
he is. He is. Thanks a lot for that, Chris. I really, really appreciate it. I do. Seriously.
Kick him in the dick.
And that's it for me. Check me out. Mike is dead. Rob, what about you?
I'm on Twitter at Radio Rob123. You can listen to the other show that Kat and I do together, the Nick fucking Woo Cagecast. That's Nick effing Woo Cagecast in your podcast players. We released our episode on Sunny. We will release another episode soon. It's been a bit of a break because Kat decided it was more important to run off to Virginia and read books.
Yep.
What were you calling it? She was driving the bookmobile?
Driving the bookmobile around Virginia.
Pretty funny.
That actually sounds pretty cool. I would drive a bookmobile around Virginia.
It does. You're like the Batman of books.
You can find me on Twitter at cat_velour, VOLEUR. You can check out my website, catvelour.com. This is a great week if you would like to buy a signed book from me personally, because I have a bunch of boxes of them. So,
There you go. Check us out on Patreon, guys, to get involved for next week, where we have another Patreon pick coming. Good night from Slasher Radio.